Yo, what is good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. So today it's day 323 days of no fap and semen retention. Sweet tea. So what's good, y'all? So today back to working on the big planes, of course. So and today it was so hot. It was super hot today. And it was crazy because I could almost tell that based on the heat, it was going to rain by the afternoon, and it did. So luckily the rain came in and sort of cooled everything off, but it only lasts for maybe a few hours because then the water that is in the ground is still so hot, it turns to steam. And it gets more humid. So yeah, it was a lot. But aside from that, today was a good day. It was a great day. Just good vibes, good energy. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before that well, no, I don't think I did. I think I was just during my meditation just kind of reflecting a little bit, or no, it was reflecting after my meditation. But I can honestly say that on this journey and growing and becoming just this absolute amazing, version of myself, and just living more as my true authentic self. I did a lot of just it was a good reflection of just failed, relationships, and but more so it kind of came about just thinking about the current situation of things that I'm in. Just understanding how energy truly works, understanding the importance of having purpose. And even if you have an established purpose, as a man, to live through intention and integrity, right? I mean, the intention is, hey, this is what I'm going to do today. The integrity is actually doing it. It's being a man of your word, but more so the power in being that for yourself, and more so how it reflects on other people. So again, just a lot of just personal growth, reflection, accountability. Like I said, just thinking about past relationships that have failed, and it's funny too because I come across a lot of content, within the the red pill, community and so on, and a lot of I guess it seems like lately the main topic that keeps coming up is like what do women bring to the table, and just other things about how people or women in general should behave in relationships. And there's so many variables to it because at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Everybody needs to truly heal first of all, right? Like, everyone needs to face their trauma, and just grow and get through it. But from my end of things, at least during my reflection, the accountability part was just simply understanding that where I went wrong, as in expecting someone else or holding someone else responsible for creating the energy and atmosphere that I needed to thrive. Like, that's fucked up. I'm like, that's fucked up. Like, to literally expect someone else to create an environment that I can thrive in. Like, that's crazy. And I only understand it more so now because I'm doing that now for myself. You feel me? And it's like, damn, when I really think about it, I said, damn, it's like I wouldn't have a good day, or I wouldn't just want to go out there and get it and accomplish certain things unless certain variables were met on their end. But yet, they're going through their own shit. You know, they're living through their own traumas and trying to navigate life and figure things out. And on the back end, they're looking to me for support, but I'm looking to them for support. So literally, you have two people who are both looking towards each other to establish all the right conditions to make them feel better. But yet everyone keeps falling short, time after time after time, because nobody knows how to do it. Like literally, like thinking about it, I'm like, damn, had I at least taken the time to heal and really figure things out for myself, yeah, I would have created that environment. And then in turn, because again, it's all about the energy you put out there, right? And I know some people are like, yeah, well, it's not always the man's fault. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just simply saying, if you ever found yourself holding someone else responsible for essentially, you being happy, like literally being in a relationship to be with someone and they have to do all these things to make you happy instead of you just being happy and you both enjoying the existence together, because also too, they themselves should know how to make themselves happy. But there's this codependency that occurs, and in return, you really end up losing yourself. You lose your identity to the relationship, and just literally you're dying on the inside just for a moment of happiness from this other person. Like, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. And that's why those relationships never work out. They never work out. But like I said, it was cool just to really just have these awarenesses and just kind of put two and two together. Like, damn, like this is what, okay. And of course the ego steps in. It's like, no, she did this, she did that. But it's like, it's not necessarily about that. And it's not, and also too, I think the harder part about people or men in general being able to own up to something kind of like how I just addressed is because, again, ego steps into play, and we really kind of just sit here and say, well, there's a part of us that feels like if we have these rationalizations that we're saying that how they hurt us is our fault, that we should have done better, and that's not it. It's just simply saying, or just acknowledging that, okay, things could have, at least in that moment, could have done things differently, or at least just understanding, okay, this is how, or at least for the most part, this is more than likely how the situation could have gotten fixed. But it doesn't mean the relationship would not have ended. No, because trust me, there would have been something else in that, But again, it's just nice to be able to be aware and reflect on things, and as a man, to just be accountable for your mistakes, your errors. I mean, like, trust me, no one goes into any situation or experiences any relationship perfectly. I mean, that, like I said, that's only when we think we were at 100%, in which we weren't. We weren't. I mean, because of course, when you think about the man that you were in those relationships, holy shit, that's definitely not the man that you're becoming or the man that you are right this moment. As long as you've been healing and growing, and so that's definitely something to be proud of. Just to be able to look back, be like, okay, I get it, but more importantly, just to recognize who you are in this moment and the growth that you've had on this journey. And then the other thing too, fucking I was asked on I think on my last video about like, how do I deal with urges, and there's really no, like, I wish that there was like a copy and paste answer for that, but there isn't. I mean, in the simplest of terms, it's simply when I had an urge, I didn't fap. I wanted to experience not fapping and go through the process of this entire, no fap detox or whatever. Like I wanted to, like I wanted so badly for a change in my life that when I felt an urge, I I decided that what worked for me was just being productive. If I felt an urge, I would just jump online. I mean, not of course not go to my favorite sites. Well, prior they used to be, you know. I mean, so yeah, so I mean, but and again, I know going to the internet is not the best thing, but I would go to the internet to look up, excuse me, and study, you know, forex. Like and don't get me wrong, I'm still trading forex. Um, but yeah, I would go and like I said, just something productive. If there was something I wanted to learn, you know, I would literally hop on Rosetta Stone for like 10, 15 minutes. I know to a degree, video games isn't necessarily part of productivity. I mean, but it wasn't fapping. So yeah, I would jump on Call of Duty for a couple of matches of domination or whatever, you know, or I would find some materials, you know, to read and just again focus on my development. You know, they say you know, millionaires, like they read books, you know, on self development and how to improve and changing your mindset, and that's literally what you have to do. You know, find material on like The Secret, Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, Robert Kiyosaki. Sorry, can't even say the name. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, amazing book. You know, like find materials to read that are going to help you navigate your future and accomplish your goals and things like that. Like you can't get so caught up in the urge itself, but also too, you got to do the deep work. You got to dig into, like, okay, when you feel you have an urge, you have to take a moment and almost snap out of it and really dissect what emotions are you truly feeling in that moment. What is it that you are truly feeling and experiencing that says, okay, you know what, I just need to fap? Because I've said it all the time, fapping is not truly a sexual act, you know, or at least for me, from what I've learned, or at least have become aware to, is that whenever I felt like fapping, it was usually because I started feeling depressed. It was usually because I was thinking of the betrayal, the pain of my current or even my last relationship or whatever it was. You know, I was feeling the pain of that, or just kind of replaying it in my head because my brain does that. And every time I even so much as thought of it or thought about the things that I wanted to say, you know, to defend myself, or the things that I wanted to say out of anger and revenge, or the confrontations that I wanted to have, or realizing, okay, in this moment, yo, okay, yeah, she was really doing this and I was too fucking stupid. You see, like I just start beating myself up. Like that, like those were the thoughts that would come to me where I'm like, you know what, yo, I need to feel good right now. So I'm gonna go rub one out. Excuse me. You see what I'm saying? Like that's, for me, that's becoming aware of everything. It's like, damn, like this is not really a sexual act. It's just I'm avoiding the pain that I keep replaying in my head of these failed relationships, and genuinely just feeling unlovable and unworthy. That's really what it came down to. Like, damn, these bitches don't fucking love me. Nobody is gonna ever fucking love me. But what do I get to do? I get to play virtual reality, hop online, get to feel all good because the woman on the screen is being pleased, and now virtually I've put myself with her. Or as I'm watching her, thinking about someone else, you know, thinking in my head that's me and another young lady that I may know or have met, don't know, or have dealt with in the past, or whatever the case. You see what I'm saying? Like, but again, it was never from anything sexual. It was literally not. It's usually the result of damn near spiraling out of control, thinking of all these negative things that just kind of snowball and snowball and snowball. you know. But again, when I would feel an urge, as we call it, to masturbate, I was so into this process and journey, and I'm not saying it was easy, you know. I mean, I've been masturbating since I was what, 12, 13, like every fucking day. Like I said, I just turned 37 in July. Like, I've been doing this for a minute. I've been doing this for a long fucking time. So to break such a habit that was essentially my norm, you know, it was hard. But I got tired of feeling like a failure at life, you know. And so yeah, I just stuck to not fapping, but allowed myself to become aware of what thoughts I was having prior to doing it, which is why I'm so big on staying in a positive mindset, positive energy. You know, that having a good day is not reliant on what the world is going to give you in that day. Having a good day is waking up knowing you're going to have a good day and being so persistent in that now you function from a standpoint of when, because life is going to be a piece of shit no matter what. And life is going to keep throwing shit at you no matter what. But if you are intentional with having a good day, you are saying, I accept all the shit that's coming my way and I will handle it positively and with grace. And I will get through just fine. And it's not ignoring the challenges. It's just the challenges no longer emotionally throw you so far off that you now are back into this mindset of, oh, all these things happen to me. You see what I'm saying? I mean, technically speaking, yes, all these things do happen to you, but not from a standpoint of, oh, I'm the victim. Now it's like, damn, all these things happen to me and I'm still here, still pushing, still grinding. I've had even more success now than I've ever had. Now I got this. I can take on anything. That, like, it's a big shift in your mindset when that happens, you know? So yeah, man, that's kind of the gist of it. All right, guys. So either way, as always, we show what gratitude to the universe and to God, because no matter what the fuck we go through, we are grateful. Okay, you got to be grateful for the life that you have, so we can manifest the life that we want and deserve. As always, guys, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and we'll do it again tomorrow for sure. Peace.